Venezuela knocks off the defending champions 8-5 in thrilling fashion. An absolutely terrific job by the Venezuela bullpen after Suarez gave up 5 runs, and no bigger star than Wilyer Abreu, one-on-one with Sierra Santos.
Wilyer, you take down the reigning champs. Maikel Garcia told me before the game that the country needs this, that Venezuela needs this. What does it mean to you to get it done, get the win, and advance to the semifinals?
No, it means a lot. It means a lot for the country. It means a lot for the people. I mean, the vibes here are very high. It's very excited to play here in front of all the Venezuelans that are here. Supporting us, so I'm very excited, very happy for this.
Let's talk about the go-ahead 3-run homer. What was the most exciting part of it? The bat flip that never landed, the reaction from the dugout, or the roar of this crowd?
No, everything. The crowd was very loud. That was excited. I don't know, when I was running the bases, that feeling, I can't describe that feeling because, I mean, that's unforgettable, So I'm very excited and very happy.
Did Eugenio Suarez tell you that he tried to catch the bat?
I don't know if somebody catch the bat because I throw the ball very high.
This is your first WBC, but this team Venezuela, was here 3 years ago and it ended in heartbreak. Why is this the group to get it done?
No, I mean, this group is amazing. The guys in the clubhouse are crazy. Everybody likes to be next to each other, so I love my teammates. I love the way that they play. I love everything. So I don't know, it's very excited being there around those guys.
You own a barber shop back in Venezuela. Dales un saludo en español.
Mi gente de Maracaibo, muchas gracias por el apoyo. La barbería, Activo Barber Shop, los tengo en el corazón, los amo. Nos vemos pronto.
Felicidades.
Gracias.
I mentioned the barber shop. Just take a little off the sides. We'll get it done. A close shave here as Venezuela able to knock off Japan. Great stuff there from Sierra talking to Wilyer Abreu. Let's bring in Maikel Garcia, who is one of the stars also, as he's going to join us here in just a second. But with regards to Abreu, I mean, God, a phenomenal performance, and you can feel that emotion jumping off the bat.
Yeah, he mentioned something too. You feel like this Venezuelan team a little bit overshadowed by the Dominican team for a good reason, right? And you always feel this with the World Baseball Classic. They always end up in the same pool, and they get to this stage, and then sometimes it's that depth that beats them when they're facing the U.S. or Japan, or they're facing the Dominican Republic. But, man, they look strong. Got to the back end of that bullpen and some big hits. Obviously, Wilyer Abreu, huge.
Yeah, and you're right about Japan. Like, were they the favorite? Of course they were. But they outscored their opponents 34-9 in pool play. But those were a couple of big innings against Czechia and Chinese Taipei. All due respect, that's not Venezuela.
For sure. And, just back to Japan, too. Look, and what the bullpen, you can't say enough about what they did. They only punched out 19 times leading into this game. And all of a sudden, they had 12 punch-outs. Why? Because they were able to bridge that gap. The Jesus was massive in this game. And getting some more of an ad from different parts of this lineup, including Wilyer Abreu today.
Abreu, a massive home run, and one guy who's been absolutely tremendous for Venezuela joins us now, Maikel Garcia. Maikel, congratulations on a phenomenal performance by you and the entire team. You said before the game to Sierra Santos that you guys had to play a perfect game. How do you think you played?
Man, we played great baseball. We never give up. We was down in the score in the 5th inning. I hit a homer, and I give the energy to my teammates, and we come back, and that's a great win for us.
Mike, how do you prep for a team like Japan? Obviously, you know Otani, you know some of these other guys in the lineup. You know some of the pitchers, but at the same time, there's guys you haven't faced before, some of the arms coming out of the bullpen. How do you, as a lineup, prep for a team like Japan?
Man, it's hard when you don't face all those guys. And, I mean, we know Yamamoto, but we don't know the other guy. But, we had a plan before the game, and we execute the plan, and we take the win.
How about your teammate, Salvador Perez's influence? How great has he been, Maikel?
Man, he's the captain. He's doing this for a long time. He knows this place. He knows how is this game going, and we believe in him, and he did a great job behind the plate.
Hey, what about being around? We saw Miguel Cabrera in the dugout. Such a big impact, obviously, on everyone, just having that leadership. and especially for you, being an infielder as well. What's he done for you in this short time or in the past?
Man, Miggy is amazing. He's one of the best hitters in the game. I talk with him a lot, with Victor Martinez too, so I just learn from them a lot and put in the plan in the game.
Maikel, we've seen the emotion and the enthusiasm, and the crowds have been amazing. How important is it playing for your country?
I mean, I feel like I'm playing Venezuela right now.
Do you feel like, you're just speaking of that, do you feel like guys, playing win the ball? I got a chance to play. I was with the Cardinals. It's that win the ball environment that feels like, especially in this World Baseball Classic. Do you think that helps you guys?
Man, I play winnable and I play finals and winnable, but WBC is different. The atmosphere is different, everything is different, and we show the energy every single night.
We know how good you are in Major League Baseball, Maikel. You had your first career All-Star game, first career Gold Glove. How nice was it to have that kind of season with Kansas City and now keep things rolling?
Man, I just focus on WBC right now. I want to bring the championship to the country.
Hey, last one from me here with Emmanuel De Jesus. I mean, stepping up, bridging that gap to get to the, those last arms in the bullpen. What does that mean for you, watching your teammate like that step up and bridge that gap?
Man, he did a great job. I didn't know he was a good like that. He showed me in the second game, and he stopped the offense from Japan, and he did his job.
You're going to be playing Monday night against Italy. What's the emotions going to be like for you and your team?
Man, they have a great team. Cervelli is a good manager. He knows how to play the game, and we have to execute every play.
And by the way, you're going to be facing a couple of Royals teammates. You know that, right? Jack Caglione, you're going
head-to-head. Yeah. Vinny is there. Caglione is there. It's going to be fun.
It's fantastic. Yeah, right. There are a lot of Royals on that team. Man, good time to be a Kansas City Royal and a good time to be Maikel Garcia, who's absolutely phenomenal. You signed that 5-year extension with the Royals, and you've been absolutely fabulous for your country. Thank you so much for the time. Good luck Monday, Maikel. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.
Great stuff out of Maikel Garcia. I mean, this is a guy, like I said, first career All-Star game, first career Gold Glove.
Right.
Now he's gone to the next level. I mean, I can only imagine, Ryan, when you play this well in this kind of tournament to kickstart your season.
Yeah, it's huge. Especially, look, the pitching, it's always a little bit touch and go because you get to that kind of that March spring training mode and you slowly get, and we've seen that. But from an offensive standpoint, we've heard it all tournament long. Guys, they just talk about this just being an absolute launching pad. Just to be in that environment and play at that game speed makes such a difference.
I was going to say, it's such a long, draining season sometimes, but sometimes these guys can get it done. Amazing work from Venezuela as they slay Japan. Still to come here on the defending champions. In the last quarterfinal World Baseball Classic, Team Italy awaiting the winner, Shohei Ohtani, and this Venezuelan team fired up for this one. Ranger Suarez against Yoshinobu Yamamoto, two studs in Major League Baseball. Top of the first, Ronald Acuna Jr. leading off against Yamamoto. Bam! Solo home run to center, his second homer of the WBC.
Yeah, he has been absolutely electric at the top of this lineup. Second home run. Tell you what, 1, 2, and 3, Yamamoto is going to have his hands full right out of the gates.
You want star power? In the bottom of the first, it's Shohei Ohtani leading off against Suarez. And Ohtani, no doubter.
Man, these two guys faced each other in the postseason last year. I think he's 1 for 5 against Ranger Suarez. Look at him looking back to the dugout, by the way. He's like, hey, we're all good. We're all good.
Ohtani and Acuna, the first pair of former MVPs to hit a homer in the same game. Japan and Venezuela trading leadoff home runs. Later in the inning, Seiya Suzuki tries to steal second, shaken up on the slide. The play is reviewed. He would leave the game.
Yeah, you don't want to see this, especially two fresh off the plane, about to get ready to go back and join your team. All of a sudden, that looks like a pretty major injury.
So Shota Morishita would come in for Suzuki. Top to second. Venezuela's threatening again. Gleyber Torres, runner on second. That's an RBI double off the fence. Venezuela's up 2-1.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, too, this Venezuelan lineup, as potent as they have been, they've relied so heavily on the top three guys. Some other guys up and down that lineup starting to step up.
Bottom of the third, after Venezuela intentionally walks Ohtani. 2-on for Toruoki Sato. RBI double down the right field line, and Japan ties the game at 2.
And look, this is the defending champions of the World Baseball Classic. They know how to step up in these moments.
Speaking of stepping up, Morishita, that's Suzuki's replacement in a 3-run bomb, and Japan breaks the game open.
And what a moment for that young man, too. Getting a chance to be in this lineup and all of a sudden going ahead to this team, Japan.
But in the top of the fifth, one on from Maikel Garcia. A 2-run home run to left center. That's his first homer of the WBC.
He is absolutely raking. Again, part of the top of that 1-2-3. Acuna, Garcia, and Arias.
Venezuela back within a run, 5-4, top of the sixth. 2 on for Wilyer Abreu. Pardon me while I unload. A 3-run home run into the upper deck.
Now, I'm telling you, look, Japan, as good as they've been, you go back to Pool A, look, I'm not going to say it was a cakewalk, but walking into a lineup like this, in this atmosphere, this environment, man.
The bat toss, which we remembered in Venezuela, a 7-5 lead, and they're going berserk right now. Top of the eighth, Ezequiel Tovar leading off. And at Tovar, a double to left center as Venezuela is looking for some insurance. The next batter is Torres, who actually showed bunt on the first pitch. And then Japan trying to pick up play. No, it sails wildly, and Tovar comes around to score.
And you just don't see this from this Japanese team. They play so clean. Everything, when it comes to the defense, all the sound, always sound on defense. Man, you never see that.
Venezuela's up 8-5, and it's down to Ohtani. We all remember what happened in the last World Baseball Classic when he punched out Mike Trout. This time, Ohtani makes the final out. Daniel Palencia throwing 99.